Welcome to Offensive. We're going to look at the Christmas games today. 'Twas the night before Christmas, and all the games sucked. But you're going to watch them anyway, because we know you'll be fucked. Hi, everybody. Let's get into the Christmas games. So let's look at what we got on the schedule here. Okay, week one, if you saw this lineup, you'd be like, oh, man, think about all the playoff implications. You got the 1-2 in the NFC North, right?
Couldn't get any better.
The 1-2 in the NFC West. You got the 2 and 3 in the AFC East. And, you know, obviously it's Cowboys. Everybody wants to watch that. These all suck. All these games suck now. Cowboys are already out of the playoff picture. Washington's playing Mariota. JJ McFarty hurt his hand, so he's not going to play. The Lions have to win, so maybe there's a little bit of drama there. But, I mean, I don't know. I think they're going to smoke Minnesota. The Chiefs are playing Bobby Boucher. Stevie Bobby Boucher Jr. is their quarterback, and Chris Oladukin. And
Chris Oladukin listed as a starter, and Shane Bobby Boucher's little brother as the backup.
Yeah, that's some good football right there.
Good some water right there. I like this ice cube.
These are all rivalries. These are 5 teams that were in the playoffs last year, and these games suck now. Like, these games are so not important. It's hilarious how bad these all are. I mean, I guess the Broncos game's kind of interesting because if they lose, they could lose the number 1 seed, right, to the Patriots. But with the Chiefs playing dudes we've never heard of, I mean, that's pretty much a guarantee, right? Plus, the Chiefs are packing it in at this point. I mean, the Vikings, who even knows? They've been playing better. The Vikings have been playing better. Okay, let's talk about this game. Without J.J. McCarthy, who kind of gets in their way at times.
Yeah, maybe it's an upgrade.
Do you think the Vikings have a chance to win this game? Hype, what do you think? Do you think they actually have a chance to win this game?
I would say no, but the Lions have had this weird thing where they're not playing so good recently. So, like, it makes you kind of can guess it.
Yeah, so Max Brosmer is the backup. Anybody familiar with Max Brosmer at all?
Well, everyone was saying when Carson Wentz went down, they said, well, you know, give Brosmer a chance. You know, it can't be worse.
Yeah.
And then he played, and they found out, oh, actually, it can get worse.
Yeah.
So he was the first University of Minnesota quarterback to ever start an NFL game.
And it was one of the worst NFL games in history. So take that, Minnesota. You suck, Golden Gophers. You suck.
We want our axe back. We'll get it next decade.
Dude, yeah. Like, I don't know why they signed this guy. He stinks. So I don't think the Vikings have a chance because again, he did play, I think it was Seattle, right? Yeah. Who has a very good defense, but I don't expect much of anything from him, if I'm being honest. So, and the Lions have to win, right?
To keep their playoff hopes alive.
Yeah. Packers have to lose 2. Lions have to win 2 to get in, which if we don't have a quarterback is possible because Malik is hurt. Jordan's in concussion protocol, so who knows?
Yes, what's going on with Malik?
He hurt his shoulder in the game, and so it's his non-throwing shoulder, though. But he's still questionable. We won't know really until probably after.
If you're a scrambling quarterback, we
need Malik's legs. I mean, hey, man, he's got a contract coming up, dude. Like, dude, I'm telling you, dude, Miami Dolphins, hey, don't fire Mike. Go sign Malik and see what he can do with him.
No, I honestly, I said it before, I want Minnesota to sign him.
Why? Just so you can go
O'Connell, they have good weapons. They have good weapons there. I like to watch good football games. I think Malik could do fantastic things with Kevin O'Connell, Justin Jefferson.
Man, don't ever cheer for the Vikings to be good. How dare you? How dare you? How dare you?
Well, that's where this is a fun game because my little man is a Lions fan and the wife and the little daughter are Vikings
fans. You feel bad for them.
It happens to be the wife's birthday too, so.
I mean, remember though, Dave, the Vikings don't have any money, and McCarthy's still under contract for 2 years. They got to play him next year, dude. They got to.
Yeah.
And I think Malik has earned the right to start for a year for a crappy franchise. I think he's like, be it the Dolphins or like, dude, New Orleans, maybe. I know Shuck looks pretty good, but that would be a shout for me. Dude, Arizona, anybody? Kyler's not going to do much next year, right? Maybe the Raiders.
I mean, but the difference is if you actually have him as starting quarterback and people can prepare for him and then study him, I don't think he's going to be like a legit, like,
I don't think he'll be as good as he is in the Packers offense, but from the quarterback play I've seen around the league, I think he'll be serviceable. He's got a decent arm. He's very mobile. If you use him correctly, I think he's better than Geno Smith. I'll tell you that right now. I definitely think that, right?
I mean, yeah,
I don't know.
hot dog's better than Geno Smith.
That's my opinion. I just like Malik. All right. So the Cowboys Commanders game, I don't know if this is even worth talking about. Like, I mean, the Commanders are toast. The Cowboys are done now. Like, I mean, I don't know. Does it really matter who wins? Not really. Maybe for positioning in the draft, but the Commanders don't need a quarterback. There's a lot of defensive players in the draft. So wherever the Commanders fall, be it like 3 to 8 or whatever it might be, they're going to probably get a guy that's going to help them on defense so they can get rid of that super old defense. And the Cowboys, remember, guys, they traded away their best first-round pick between them and the Packers to the Jets. So the Jets get the Cowboys pick now because they're going to finish below the Packers. So that's actually going to go to the Jets. So the Cowboys maybe just want to win, I don't know, just because it's a division game, but does it really matter? I don't even know if I'm going to watch this game. I'm not going to lie. Are you guys going to watch the Cowboys Commanders game?
Nah, I expect to be knee deep in Legos by this point.
Yeah, I think so too. Maybe I'll have it in the background or something, but like we brought this up not because we were excited, because we were laughing at like how useless this Christmas lineup is and how big of a deal it looked when the season started, right? When the season started, you're like, whoa, 3 games, divisional opponents, like 6 possible playoff teams, and there's 1, maybe 2, probably not with the Lions. Yeah, what a mess. What an absolute.
Yeah, the only interesting thing is to see how much effort is George Pickens going to put into it.
Oh, he wants that contract, dude. He'll put in the effort.
But the last couple of weeks, he hasn't put up that much. So
no, he was decent last week. He was actually decent.
Okay.
So yeah, no, he needs that payday, dude. Give that man his money. Give him his money.
Yeah, and then he'll go back to being bad again.
Also, can I just say something? Like, what is it about a Steelers uniform that makes you an idiot at the wide receiver position, right? Like, DK, what are you doing? Like, they're like, we need to get rid of Pickens. He's a problem. And DK's like, well, watch this, because I'm going to go Detroit Pistons.
Yeah, Pickens never, tried to smack a dude in the crowd. Like
what are you doing? I mean, we all know he's kind of a hothead too, but like, geez, dude, like putting on that Steelers uniform and you're a wide receiver, you're just like, well, I better.
And that dude in the crowd, he's lawyered up and everything now too.
Oh yeah,
so,
he's gonna get paid. He'll get paid.
Yeah, he's gonna get paid.
But you need him down the stretch, and now you don't have. He was the only wide receiver they have, and now they don't have anyone going to the last 2.
Yeah, because he's out until the playoffs. Now for the Steelers, they only got to win 1 more game and they win the division. So I think they've got a chance. They play the Packers, or I'm sorry, the Steelers. The Ravens play the Packers. So if the Packers take care of business, the Steelers win the division, right?
Steelers play at the Browns, and then they play the Ravens.
I mean, yeah, so they play the Ravens. So if they beat the Browns and the Ravens beat us, that game's really important. So the NFL will probably make sure that happens. But I don't know, man.
Don't blame the refs for y'all choking against the Ravens.
I'm not blaming the refs. I'm just saying I'm blaming the Pope. You know I'm blaming the Pope. Okay, so but man, you know what's funny? Oh, what was I going to talk about? Yeah. The Lions game, the end of the Lions game was insane against the Steelers. Really cool play. Jared Goff gets the touchdown, but obviously he didn't. Lions fans think that the refs are against them, but it was a pretty blatant offensive pass interference. Everybody knows it. It's just funny that they actually called it, because if that was a Chiefs wide receiver, they would have been like, "Yay, good job!" And
no, but you can't say that's a ticky-tack call when I'm on route. When he stopped his route, he decleated the DB.
Yeah,
you cannot take the DB, take him off of his feet, push him on his ass, and then turn around and say, "What? I barely touched him. He faked."
Yeah, exactly. So, man, it's the Lions. That's what happens. All right, so let's just do it for fun. Let's pick the games. Hype. Let's start with you. Who are you taking in these games?
I'm gonna take Washington in the first game because the Cowboys are completely imploding. Like, they like to implode every year, but they just waited a little bit longer this year, which is just really super love to see it. It's just it just warms my heart.
Yep.
So that'll make Christmas fun just to watch them lose a little bit. I think that it's really hard to not pick the Lions in this because they're like so much better than the Vikings quarterback situation. But I am actually going to pick the Vikings to win this game. Because the Lions have been playing, like, they're very good, the good wide receivers and everything, but for some reason they're just losing games and stuff. And it would be hilarious to see them lose. And then in the Broncos-Chiefs game, I'm going to pick the Broncos to win that because, I mean, their defense is good enough where Kansas City's offense, I think, won't be able to do a whole lot.
Yeah, I can see that.
I mean, they might not be super elite, but they can beat up on crappy teams. We know that.
I think that game's just going to be really ugly and gross. Like, that's just going to be a gross game. It's a late night game on Christmas, so it could be weird. And these holiday games are always weird, man. Something weird always happens.
Kansas City, it looks like they're the home team.
Yeah, it's in Kansas City. Dude, all right, let's go to you, Dave. What do you think? Are you on the same page as Doug? Do you have the Cowboys winning that game?
I didn't even realize. Yeah, losing 3 straight. The second, which was JJ McCarthy beating you 34-26 in Dallas.
Yeah,
that's that's a hell of a slide. Why not? I didn't really look into it that much. I assumed it was going to be Dallas, but why the hell not? Yeah, let's go Washington. Let's just have some fun.
Okay,
and, it's fun. It feels normal to cheer against Dallas again.
Yeah, it does.
Second game, Lions at Vikings. Vikings, they can play physical. Lions just got out physical by the Steelers, but Brosmer, the last time that he played, 4 picks, 5 sacks. That's tough. It's tough to predict him. So yeah, I got the Lions all day crushing it. Kansas City, they're 12.5-point dogs at home with their backups. The implied score is 12 to 24.5.
Yeah.
I think Broncos in a sleeper.
Okay. I'm taking the Cowboys in the first game because I just think Washington's defense is ready to fall asleep and take a nap. They're so old. So I know how it feels. So I'm still, I know the Cowboys stink, but I'm still taking them. I'm sticking with Doug here. I'm taking the Vikings. I have this weird feeling that like the Vikings are going to find a way to win this game. And
Van Ginkel's going to have 2 pick sixes or something.
Well, I was going to say, I don't think it's going to be with the offense. I think it's going to be either the defense creates turnovers or something weird happens.
Yeah.
So, because one of these games is going to surprise us, right? And I was like, oh, maybe it's the Chiefs. And it's like, I just can't believe it's the Chiefs. So I'm going with the Vikings and the Broncos as well. So, and I think the Chiefs are at this point like happy to lose, so they get a better draft pick. But yeah, I think the Vikings are for some reason going to pull it out, or lose by 28. So
I just see this as like the downfall of the Lions. The Lions are going to go back to mediocrity again after being like the having the best record last year, and it's going to be hilarious.
Well, the Lions defense has been really bad over the last.
I'm sorry, the Lions. I meant Lions. Yeah. The Lions are going back to mediocrity.
The Lions defense has been really bad. Their offense has still been okay, but the Vikings have proven over the last 2 years that their defense can do good things against the Lions, right? Because they know how to blitz. They blitz a lot, remember? And Jared Goff makes a lot of mistakes when
the Vikings get a lot of tip passes, and the defensive line causes interceptions a lot.
And sometimes they blitz guys, and they just pick off, Jared Goff. So like this Vikings defense has been really good against
Van Ginkel is like a magic man. He's like a Santa Claus or an elf. He just knows where to be. Wherever the quarterback's throwing it, all of a sudden Van Ginkel is just there, and then he just runs the ball back like for a touchdown.
I could see the Vikings winning this game like 18-17. With like a special teams touchdown and like 4 field goals or something like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it just feels like one of those weird games. Yeah. So, or I could see the Lions beating him 42-10. So, it's
that also could happen. It could be 50-4.
Yeah. Merry Christmas. All right, guys, that's our Christmas games. Before we go, Hype, what do you want for Christmas this year? What are you hoping for?
What I'm hoping for is for the Green Bay Packers, our favorite team, to be healthy and to be able to go in the playoffs and beat the Bears in the playoffs. I think it'll be a good game, and I think it'll make a real exciting season and leading into like more rivalry and interesting stuff next year. I think that like it'll be just a super fun to have that happen, and then who knows what happens after that? Maybe like a run in the playoffs.
Yeah, a Packers-Bears playoff matchup would be pretty epic.
That would be pretty awesome.
All right, Chief, what do you want for Christmas this year?
Are you kidding? We got 11 wins. I already got my Christmas present 3 weeks ago. I was just hoping to get 9. We're at 11. I'm all good for Christmas. I just want to be able to pay off my credit.
Because you already have a good offensive line, Dave. He's set. He doesn't need anything else.
Dave wants to pay off his credit card.
Before the show, I showed Derek all the Lego sets that my kids are getting. It's 20 of them. So
it's a lot. Yeah, it's a lot.
I told the kids, don't buy me anything. Just get your homework in on time for the next month. I'm good. And let me knock out this bill. We're cool.
Okay. Well, That's really sweet. And you guys know what I want for Christmas. For the Pope to leave me the hell alone.